and to stand back and watch. This will be a delight.
All right, Cavern Dragon! Earth collapse! What is this? Earth Dragon Slayer magic?
That scene of God Serena enduring hits from the 4 Emperors of Ishgard and hitting back, revealing that he's actually like a god of dragon slayers, is so powerful. There's no way Kino is gonna sit here and tell me nobody cares about God Serena. He's just too cool. Well, it's not as if I don't think he's a cool character, but here's why Fairy Tail has given us no way to realistically connect with him, and how this amazing, yet short fight doesn't hold up to any real thought. So it took literally 300 episodes, but we finally see the world's strongest wizards face off. For the longest time, we've been hyped up to think that the Wizard Saints, and especially the 4 Emperors of Ishgard, are the strongest wizards imaginable. So strong that the 4 are no longer even considered human for how much power they hold. On one hand, that hypes you up to see them come in and demolish a member of the Spriggan 12, especially to get revenge on God Serena for betraying the Saints and fighting for the enemy. But all we see of the fight is a beaten and battered group of characters we have no power level for. No, honestly, explain to me how the hell I'm supposed to power scale God Serena after this fight without defaulting to just, oh wow, he's really strong. Out of the 4 Emperors, 2 of them are new characters we've never seen in action before, those being Wolfheim and Draculos. Then there's Ward, who yes, we have seen fight, but only really in Fairy Tail 0 where he's a new wizard learning his powers. Finally, there's Lamia Scale's Iron Rock Jura. The easiest way for us to comprehend God Serena's power is by the fact that Jura was one of the 4 Emperors of Ishgard, and thankfully one we've actually seen fight. But there is just one problem. The main times Jura was pushed to fight for real were twice in the Grand Magic Games. The first time was when he fought Jalal and couldn't best him, but didn't exactly win or lose either because the fight was rigged by Jalal's teammates so he wouldn't blow his cover. The next and probably better example is his fight with Loxus, arguably the strongest member of Fairy Tail if Urza didn't have protagonist powers. Which, again, Jura lost that fight. The only member of the 4 we've ever seen fight hasn't won anything outside of the Nirvana Arachion Sace arc, which is way too early in the series to compare to his current power level. With the way this fight was built up, we have no real way to understand how powerful God Serena is. Am I just supposed to imagine he beat 4 Loxuses? Considering he's stronger than Jura, but Jura's also the weakest of the 4, and is kinda only there because God Serena left, leaving an empty seat of the team. The idea of the Magic Council's strongest members fighting to protect the country from a former member is obviously a cool plot point. But if the intention was to solidify the Spriggan 12 as legitimate threats that have measurable strength, they could have gone with God Serena taking on an elite Fairy Tail squad or even Crime Sorcière. But the intention of this Wizard Saint fight was pretty much just to be flashy and show off the Ishgard 4 at least once before the final season ends. Considering less than 2 minutes later God Serena's killed off, I guess all our attention is just supposed to be on the native members of the Spriggan 12. The rest of the episode mainly focuses on Loxus fighting Wall, my favorite living member of the Spriggan 12, because I actually liked God Serena. God.
There's more.
Purgatory Dragon! Blazing Inferno! Mighty Sea King Dragon! Water Vortex! Fire and water! I've got Tempest Dragon magic too!